Hello, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a lovely day. Let's watch more Game of Thrones. I'm very excited. We have Arya as Walder Frey, which was iconic. I loved it. I've already rewatched that scene like twice now because it was so good. Yeah, that was amazing, and I'm really happy for Arya. And she had also mentioned that she is planning on going down to King's Landing now. So I'm really eager to see where she goes from here because we know, like, I think Walder Frey's is very close to King's Landing. I don't have a map. So I'm hoping she'll get there soon, and then I want to see what she's planning with Cersei potentially, because she had seen those Lannister guys. I was very wary of them. Ed Sheeran was in the mix somehow. It was craziness, and they were very nice to her, which is insane to me. But that was a really good moment to kind of like show like they're all just people, like no matter what sides they're on, no matter who's fighting for who or where we are, like they're all just men who have families, who have lives. Like there's just so easily thrown away lives, and that's so sad. But I was very wary of them, but they were very nice to Arya, and Arya had mentioned that she's going down to King's Landing and she's on a mission to kill the queen. So let's do it. So very excited for Arya, very excited to see where she goes. Then we go over with Bran, who Bran was watching the White Walkers while he was like warging, I don't know the official name for it, and he was watching the White Walkers, and that leads me to the question of, is Bran still branded? Which is very witty, guys. It's very witty. Is Bran still marked by the White Walkers? Because then that leads me to Bran made it to the wall, which makes me even more nervous because we already know that the White Walkers are coming. We had a conversation with Jon, whatever. But that makes me even more nervous because if Bran is still touched by the White Walkers, he's marked by them. And I'm like assuming it's a lot like a tracking device, where they're following Bran. So if Bran just pulled up to the wall, he's pulling up with White Walkers down the street. So that makes me very nervous because I'm like, okay, I'm happy for Bran being at the wall, but at the same time, is this a bad thing because Bran is branded? Then we also flash over with Jon, who is preparing all of the Northmen for the White Walkers, kind of telling them the spiel, telling them what's going on, that he's seen them, whatever. And he had mentioned that he thinks that the White Walkers are going to potentially be by Eastwatch by the Sea, and he's having Tormund and the Wildlings go over there. I don't know if he mentioned that the White Walkers are going to be there, or if he mentioned like that's unmanned, but something about Eastwatch by the Sea was mentioned. And so the wildlings are potentially going over there, and they're going to defend the wall in that location. And then Jon also mentioned that they need dragon glass. And we all know that Dragonstone has dragon glass. And I've known this since Stannis had mentioned it last season 5, actually. And I knew that Stannis mentioning that was definitely going to lead to something, because that was in that moment where we were just figuring out that Dragonglass had killed the White Walkers, and then Stannis so casually mentions, like, oh, we have Dragonglass at Dragonstone, and then we haven't talked about it since, and I'm like, okay, yeah, we're definitely going to circle back with Dragonstone. So we're kind of getting there. Sam figured out last episode that Dragonstone has, he said, like a whole mountain beneath or something like that, where there's just a bunch of Dragonstone or Dragonglass in Dragonstone. So he's writing a note to Jon. Jon's going to figure out it's all in Dragonstone. And then I'm assuming potentially Jon and Dany meet up, which is insane. So that would be really fun, and I'm really hoping that happens. But then that also leads me to Uncle Benjen, who had made a comment that there's magic in the wall that basically like the White Walkers can't pass. And so that brings me full circle with Spooky Tree Guy and how we had the Children of the Forest and kind of, I'm assuming, like wards around Spooky Tree Guy. And we saw the Whites try to cross into that and immediately like fall apart. So my thing is I'm wondering if the wall is a lot like that, where it's kind of like warded, and if they try to cross it, then they fall apart. But then we had the whole scene where Bran got touched, and then that allowed them to enter in past the wards. So that makes me even more nervous that Bran is at the effing wall. Bran, I love you, buddy, but you gotta stay out, because I think him being touched is going to allow those wards at the wall to not work. Which means that they have a rite of passage. It's basically like a vampire trying to enter your house. If you give him permission, he can come in. That's like the vibes I'm getting. So because Bran has that touch, the White Walkers now have permission to come in past the wards. Question mark. So Bran, love you, buddy, but you can't be at the wall. You gotta go. I'm sorry. So that makes me very nervous, and I'm assuming that that's kind of how that works, because that's how it worked with the Spooky Tree Guy, where those wards worked really well and they couldn't cross into that. until Bran got touched. Yikes. Anyways, we also have the Karstarks and the Umbers, and we had that whole conversation between Jon and Sansa, which definitely wasn't the time and place, and I do agree with Jon on that. I think that Sansa had a very inappropriate time to kind of call him out and question his judgments. I don't think she was wrong, but I do think like time and place, that wasn't the best time to have that conversation. But we are seeing the two different mindsets between them, and I do think it's very fascinating. We see a lot of like Sansa with her crafting and scheming and what's going to win over the people versus Jon trying to be honorable and a lot kind of like Ned in a way of like trying to do the right thing. And I think honestly I agree with Sansa and her mentality, but I also understand Jon and why he made that call. I think they're both in the right, but I think I agree more with Sansa. And we do see like we had a flash with the girlie Lyanna. She had this like look on her face when Jon decided to give the houses back to the Karstarks and the Umbers, and I think it was a little pissed off look. So I do think Sansa is kind of cooking with her mentality because she's winning over the Northerners and she's winning over the people who've been loyal to them and kind of rewarding that loyalty, versus Jon is just trying to do things by the book. And so I do understand where Jon is coming from, but I do think Sansa was right in that scenario. I'm not gonna lie. And they are kids, and that does tug on your heartstrings, but at the same time, their family did betray them, and we don't really have time for that distrust and disloyalty right now. So we kind of are putting all of our ducks in a row when it comes to the Karstarks and the Umbers and being like, hey, don't betray us again. But according to Sansa and like Sansa's thought process, I actually agree with her thought process a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie. But it's okay. It worked out either way, and I'm really eager to see what happens with that. I don't think the kiddos will betray us or anything, but I do think loyalty should be rewarded, and I agree with Sansa on that. Just saying. Then we also had Cersei write them a little letter saying like, hey, I'm queen, you need to come bow to me, whatever. And Jon was like, nah, we're good. And Sansa was like, no, she's not gonna give up. Like, she's gonna keep pushing until we're either dead or until we bow. And I think originally I was like, oh, no biggie. Like, Cersei's not gonna do anything. She's not gonna have anybody come out there. Like, she has too many problems right now. But then I remembered Littlefinger is there. And we all know Littlefinger wants Winterfell. And I think this is a perfect card for Littlefinger. So I think if Jon and Sansa and whatever don't go and bow to Cersei, she's going to play her Littlefinger card, and Littlefinger absolutely is going to act on that. So I do feel a little nervy about that, because originally I was like, oh, no biggie, like who cares? Like, she's not going to do anything, but she does have Littlefinger over there. So that makes me nervous, and I'm definitely worried about that. And hopefully Sansa can kind of come to that conclusion and be like, oh, Littlefinger's here, you know, they're close. Maybe she'll think of that. But we'll see what happens. Then that also leaves me with Sansa and Littlefinger, which somebody had made a comment about this on the Patreon, and I actually fully agree with you, and I was going to mention this, but it does make me very nervous that Sansa is being very abrasive with Littlefinger right now. She's being very like rude to him and very standoffish. And I think when you're playing the game, you have to really play into certain people's egos. And when it comes to Littlefinger and a man like Littlefinger, you play into that man's ego, because that's one of your biggest cards. And when it comes to Littlefinger and somebody who's kind of like very fond of Sansa, the last thing he wants is Sansa being rude to him and standoffish to him. And if anything, that's going to make him snap at her, and that's going to make him kind of lash out at her. And so that makes me very nervous that Sansa's being very kind of like stern and abrupt with him. And I know she's over this man and she can't stand this man, and I don't blame her. But at the end of the day, we have to be careful, because even though we're in Winterfell and even though we have Jon, we are not fully safe if Littlefinger is around. We will not be fully safe if Littlefinger is around. So I think she's being a little too cocky right now, and I think she's kind of on her high horse, like, I'm in my home, I'm surrounded by family, there's nothing you can do to me. But unfortunately, I think there's always something Littlefinger can do, and so that does make me nervous, and that does make me anxious. And I think Sansa needs to chill on her little rude comments, and she needs to kind of play into the affection that he has for her and kind of use that to manipulate, because that would be the wiser thing to do in this scenario, I feel like. But we'll see what happens. But I feel like that's gonna definitely backfire on her, because I mean, a man like Littlefinger, his ego is so big. Like, the last thing he wants is to be disrespected by a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, you know? So I don't think he's going to tolerate that for much longer. And I'm definitely anxious about it. So we'll see what happens with Littlefinger. But Cersei, Littlefinger, Sansa, that little mix is going to get messy. I'm calling it now. Then we also flash over with Cersei, who is making a little map on the floor. It's actually really sick. I actually really like it. But Cersei has realized that she's surrounded by enemies. She has enemies in Dragonstone, she has enemies with Lady Olenna, and then she has enemies with the North. And she knows Jon, she knows Sansa, she knows they're not going to bow. So at the end of the day, she knows that she's surrounded by these enemies, and she knows she's kind of burned a lot of her bridges, and she doesn't have a lot of allies. So then she goes to Euron, which makes me even more nervous because even Cersei is like, oh, we can't trust Euron. And I'm like, okay, well, if we can't trust him, why are we allying with him? But I mean, at the end of the day, you have to do what you have to do. So we're allying with Euron, but Euron is getting us a gift in order to be an ally with us. And a part of me really feels like this gift is going to be a person. But I'm like, who is it going to be? And I'm like trying to think of who this gift would be. And I'm like nervous. I don't know. Tyrion? I don't know, because I'm thinking like Euron has ships. He's going to go get her a gift. It's going to be somebody she wants, somebody that she kind of wants vengeance against, I'm assuming, because that's definitely going to give him a card in. So who is it going to be? You know what I mean? So I'm really trying to think of who he would get. Like maybe with his ships, he can sail over to Dragonstone, kidnap Tyrion, bring Tyrion to Cersei, Hot Mess Express. I don't know. So we'll see what happens. But I definitely think Euron's going to bring back a person for her. And that makes me nervous. Then we flash over with Sam. And Sam stole a book from the little area he's not supposed to be in. I definitely think that's going to be found out and he's going to get in trouble. But oh well. So that book has White Walker tea, and we had a conversation with Professor Slughorn. I don't know his actual name, so we're going to call him Professor Slughorn. And he seems to be pretty much the only one who kind of believes Sam. And he's like, well, you know, all the stories are consistent, and it's kind of weird that they're all consistent, so there has to be some type of truth to it. And so he seems to be the only one kind of believing Sam, but at the same time, he's like, Sam, there's nothing you can do until you're Maester. You can't go in that room. So Sam, I'm assuming, is supposed to be working his way up until he becomes a Maester, which I'm assuming is going to take a very long time. So I'm a little surprised that Sam is so eager and is like, oh, I have to do it now. I'm like, Sam, I think this is going to take a while, and I thought you knew that. So I think Sam is being very impatient, rightfully so. He's trying to help Jon, but he can't have access to that book until he's a Maester, and I'm assuming that's going to take years. And so Sam stole that book. That's definitely going to get found out. We're definitely going to get in trouble for that, but hopefully he can find out more information. We already found out about Dragonstone in that, and he's writing Jon about that. But then there was also a little like flash with the dagger from season 2, and that was definitely a little foreshadow. So I'm trying to figure out how that dagger is going to come into play, because they wouldn't have shown me that if it didn't mean anything. So I'm definitely trying to think of why that dagger is important. I'm not sure if it's Valyrian steel or not. I'm trying to remember if it is. I think it's been around for a while because it was in the Lannister family. And then from what I remember from the dagger, it was in the Lannister family. And then it got framed on Tyrion. It was originally Littlefinger's. And then I don't know, guys, it was really confusing. There's a lot going on, okay? And so I'm trying to remember. I just know that dagger's been around for a minute. It might be Valyrian steel, but I can't remember. Or I'm just hoping it's Valyrian steel. I don't know. And I don't even know where it is. We haven't seen the dagger since Ned was alive, I feel like. So I feel like Littlefinger probably still has the dagger. Question mark. Who has the dagger? And why did you show me the dagger? Why is that going to be important? So that's definitely going to lead to something. Trying to remember where the dagger is. Then we also have Arya. I already talked about that. Then we had the Hound, who saw a vision in the flames, which was very fascinating because we know that like the Hound has been mentioned multiple times. I think Thoros had mentioned it when we first saw him. Our priest dude with the pretty blue eyes had mentioned it, that the Hound has potential destiny with the gods. Like the gods still have need of him. And so that's been mentioned a lot of times. And then the Hound all of a sudden can see a vision in the flames, which is very fascinating because we know that the Hound is very wary of fire. He doesn't F with fire. His face was burned from his brothers. So he's kind of been like surrounded by fire this whole show. But because it's been so subtle, I haven't really like put those pieces together. But then he like looks in the flames and sees a vision, and I'm like, of course he has like a little Lord of Light gift because he's been like surrounded by fire since we've met him, you know? So that was very fascinating to me. And then on top of that, I think the only other person who's seen a vision in the flames is Stannis. So I feel like that's kind of a big deal that the Hound like saw a vision in the flames. And I'm wondering if that's going to change his relationship with fire a little bit. It would be very interesting. But then we also had him talk about it sounded like Eastwatch by the Sea. He said like it's right by the sea, and a bunch of White Walkers are going to be there. A bunch of the dead are going to be there. So it sounded like very similar to what John was saying earlier in the episode, Eastwatch by the Sea. So that's definitely where they're going to show up first. And then we also had Dragonstone with Dany, and she's over in Dragonstone now, so she's happy to be there. Love that for her. There's a really cool like throne room in there, which we've never seen before, which looks absolutely sick. So I'm really excited for her to be in Dragonstone, and potentially Jon going over to Dragonstone, or potentially sending people over because he's leading. And then we also, last thing, had Jorah in the Citadel, which I'm like fully convinced it's Jorah, because that's definitely Jorah's voice, 1000%. And then they also showed us the arm. Yeah, that's Jorah. So I'm fully convinced that that's Jorah. I'm going to be very surprised if it's not, but I'm kind of confused on how Jorah got there and what's happening, because he's just in this like little cell and that's it. Like, did he go there and like lock himself up? Like, are they trying to find a cure for him? Like, there's multiple other people in these rooms. Like, are those all people affected by grayscale, or is he like the only one and they're trying to find a cure, or is he just like locked in this room until he dies? Like, what's going on with Jorah? So I'm definitely eager to hopefully get some Sam and Jorah time, because Sam's the only one over there, and I'm really hoping that maybe we can have a conversation and whatever, because he did ask about Dany, so I felt like that was pretty obvious it was Jorah, but I don't know. But I'm really eager to watch this next episode. I think there's a lot of setup, there's a lot going on, and the White Walkers, we're preparing for them. So I'm really eager to see what happens from here. But that's all I've got for this intro. Like and subscribe if you feel up to it, and let's watch our show. So is Old Town like a part of Dorne? It's part of the Seven Kingdoms? I feel like we've never really like heard about Old Town other than the Citadel. So I'm like, what is Old Town? Ooh, Dragonstone. It's so stormy, I love it.
On a night like this, you came into the world.
All the dogs in King's Landing howled through the night.
Interesting.
I always thought this would be a homecoming. Doesn't feel like home.
Don't stay on Dragonstone for long.
Good.
She doesn't like it?
Not so many lions.
It's just cold.
Seven Kingdoms. The lords of Westeros despise her. Before your arrival, they plotted against her. Now...
Yeah, she's cooked now.
They drink secret toasts to my health.
She doesn't believe any of that.
Brother, that sort of thing, and he was stupid enough to believe them. If Viserys had 3 dragons and an army at his back, he'd have invaded King's Landing already.
That's true.
It would be easy for you, but you're not here to be Queen of the Ashes.
No.
We can take the Seven Kingdoms without turning it into a slaughterhouse.
I see. So she wants to be smart with it.
With the Tyrell army and the Dornish on our side, we have powerful allies in the south.
They joined our side because they believe in you.
You served my father, didn't you, Lord Varys?
I did. I had a choice, Your Grace. Serve Robert Baratheon or face the headman's axe.
Long. You turned against him.
Varys is just trying to do his job.
Robert was an improvement on your father, to be sure. There have been few rulers in history as cruel as the Mad King.
Careful.
He was neither mad nor cruel. He simply had no interest in being king.
That's true.
Upon yourself to find a better one.
Told me about a queen in the east.
Before I came to power, you favored my brother,
Everyone did.
your little bird. Did they tell you Viserys was cruel, stupid, and weak? Would those qualities have made for a good king, in your learned opinion?
It was the only other option.
Till your marriage to Khal Drogo, Your Grace, I knew nothing about you.
And your friends traded me like a prize horse to the Dothraki. Who gave the order to kill me?
King Robert?
King Robert.
Who hired the assassins?
Varys was just trying to do his job.
I did what had to be done
To keep yourself alive.
Lord Varys
Yeah.
himself a loyal servant.
Proven himself loyal.
Dany, don't be mean to Varys.
He conspires to crown the next one. What kind of a servant is that?
They're all crafty. You gotta be mad at Tyrion as well if you're gonna be mad at Varys.
I wasn't born into a great house. I came from nothing. Sold as a slave and carved up as an offering. Gutters, abandoned houses. You wish to know where my true loyalties lie? Any king or queen, but with the people.
That's true.
People who suffer under despots and prosper under just rule. If you demand blind allegiance, I respect your wishes. Grey Worm can behead me, or your dragons can devour me.
Damn.
Well, I will dedicate myself to seeing you on the Iron Throne,
At least he keeps it real.
because I know the people have no better chance than you.
Damn. I mean, I can't blame her for being wary.
Swear this to me, Varys.
I just love Varys. Don't be mean to Varys.
I'm failing the people. You won't conspire behind my back.
Okay.
You'll look me in the eye as you have done today, and you'll tell me how I'm failing them.
That's fair.
I swear it, my queen.
That was kind of scary.
And I swear this. If you ever betray me, I'll burn you alive.
Don't F up, Varys.
Forgive me, my queen.
Okay, that's fair.
I've come to see you.
A red priestess from a shy. Is it effing Melisandre? Is it? Oh
The Hairi Rosistin.
We can't get rid of her, y'all.
Riklo se belmot projatus schrijnen.
Oh my gosh. Why did she just randomly go to Dany?
Melisandro Zebrozix.
She once served another who wanted the Iron Throne.
Yeah, she's crazy.
It didn't end well for Stannis Baratheon, did it?
No.
We've just decided to pardon those who once served the wrong king.
Yikes.
The Lord of Light doesn't have many followers in Westeros, does he?
But even those who don't worship the Lord can serve his cause. Merikivio dolalaris os machagon contas.
John?
I'm afraid I'm not a prince.
Me, but your translation is not quite accurate. That noun has no gender in High Valyrian. Prince or princess who was promised will bring the dawn.
Oh, so it's Dany.
And you believe this prophecy refers to me?
I believe you have a role to play. As does another, the king in the north, Jon Snow.
Jon Snow. Ned Stark's pup.
Tyrion's like, I know him.
I traveled with him to the war when he joined the Night's Watch.
Yeah, he's worked his way up, Tyrion.
Singled out this Jon Snow, aside from the visions you've seen in the flames.
Yeah, to me, I feel like it's obviously Dany.
He allowed the wildlings south of the wall to protect them from great danger. Wildlings with the northern houses, so together they may face their common enemy.
Quite a man.
Summon Jon Snow
Okay.
for you and tell you the things that have happened to him. Things that he has seen with his own eyes.
Like Jon Snow, and I trusted him, and I am an excellent judge of character. If he does rule the North, he would make a valuable ally.
That's true.
The Lannisters executed his father and conspired to murder his brother.
Yeah, John's been through the Lannister blender.
Cersei than you do.
Get Arya over here. She would love you.
Tell Jon Snow that his queen invites him to come to Dragonstone. And bend the knee.
Nice. We couldn't just, like, have coffee? Maybe some lunch? We gotta bend the knee?
Around. Come here.
I don't think that's gonna go over well if he just got a letter from Cersei saying the same thing.
Are bastards in their father's eyes. What does that mean?
It's the little inside joke.
Night we met. You know him better than any of us. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Kind of forgot about that.
Tyrion's not like the other Lannisters.
He's a good guy.
7 kingdoms will bleed as long as Cersei sits on the Iron Throne.
Well, we do need the dragon glass. Have we gotten the note from Sam yet? I'm assuming not.
Casual mention of a Dothraki horde, a bit less charming.
Yeah.
What?
A little spooky.
Killjoys, you told me. What breathes fire?
That's a good point, Davos.
John, meet with her.
No, too dangerous.
What?
We could send somebody else.
The dead makes it past the wall. Do we have enough men to fight them?
The Mad King's daughter takes the Iron Throne. She'll destroy the realm as we know it. Some of you are bannermen of House Tyrell. The Mad King's daughter has ferried an army of savages to our shores.
Okay.
Us unsullied soldiers who will destroy your castles and your holdfasts. And butcher your children without a second thought.
We love a good fear-mongering.
Tyrell rewards centuries of service and loyalty.
I don't think she would let that happen, but okay.
His daughter is no different. In Essos, her brutality is already legendary. Fied hundreds of noblemen in Slaver's Bay.
Guys, I knew that was gonna become a thing.
She fed them to her dragon.
I called that when she did it.
We must stand together, all of us, if we hope to stop her.
I mean, you kind of cooked with that speech, Cersei. I'll give you that.
She has 3 full-grown dragons, Your Grace.
That dude is drippy.
Same as Aegon when he conquered the Seven Kingdoms.
Ooh, good point.
Them.
We are currently at work on a solution, my lord.
The F does that mean? You guys are planning to kill the dragons?
Tali.
Oh.
I believe you know my son.
I didn't even realize that was Sam's dad.
Rickard, isn't it? Dickon.
Dickon. Imagine naming your son that. It's a lifetime of jokes.
And I've heard what she does to those who defy her.
Ooh.
Long before the fighting starts.
And which side will you be fighting for? You were the only man to defeat Robert Baratheon in battle, not even Arian.
It's a long ride back to the Reach, Sir Davy. How may I serve?
I want to hear that story.
General in the wars to come. I want you to swear allegiance to Cersei.
Okay.
To help me destroy her enemies.
Including Olenna Tyrell.
Will he get the Tyrell place if he does it?
Means something. We're not oath breakers, we're not schemers. We don't stab our rivals in the back or cut their throats at weddings. I swore an oath to House Tyrell.
You swore an oath to the crown as well.
Known Olenna since I was a child.
She was a great woman once.
Side with Tyrells.
She wants revenge so badly she brought the Dothraki to our shore.
She didn't bring nothing. That was Danny.
I know you don't like my sister, but you have to make a choice.
That sucks.
Or with foreign savages and eunuchs. The Queen will need a new Warden of the South. Think of no better man than Randall Tarley.
Interesting. It's a good card to play.
Far. You should have cut off your arm.
Jorah! You should have cut off your arm?
Alone. It'll be years before it kills you.
Okay, so what are we doing?
How long until?
Till he loses his mind?
6 months. Maybe fewer.
Oh. 6 months.
Pardon, Archmaester. I met Stannis Baratheon's daughter at Castle Black. The baby and was cured. Isn't there some way?
Does this look like a baby to you? The varying rates of grayscale progression in infants and fully grown men?
Interesting. So it's different when you're a baby. Easier to stop, it sounds like.
This is quite advanced.
Damn.
And beyond our skills.
Damn.
Honor, I'd have you shipped to Valyria at once to live out your life with the Stone Men.
Nah.
As an anointed knight, I'll allow you 1 more day. How you choose to spend that time is up to you.
No way.
Come, Samuel.
Should we send word to your family, sir?
His dad is dead.
Laura. Jorah moment.
Oh.
Moment?
There's no need. I've been dead to them for years.
That's so sad.
Come, Samuel.
Does Jorah know that Sam is a Night's Watch guy? No way. Jorah has to himself or go to Valyria?
Curious that King Robert did not have them destroyed.
Oh, that's sick.
He couldn't keep them around. They would have made him look small. He would come down here and look at them.
I don't think dragon's clothes would make you look small. They're sick.
I believe he brought his horse on occasion.
What?
Beyond the Dread.
Ooh, let me see.
The beast that Aegon rode across the sea. Flames forged the Iron Throne.
That's sick.
The 7 Kingdoms to heal. Powerful.
Damn. Balerion was Aegon's?
Apparently, one of Daenerys' dragons.
I think.
Wounded by spears in the fighting pits of Meereen.
Uh-oh.
They can be wounded, they can be killed.
Oh, no.
Villagers and blacksmiths in King's Landing have been laboring day and night.
No way.
If you kindly pull that lever.
Oh my gosh.
If you want the Iron Throne, we have an army, a fleet.
That makes me nervous.
If we turn the dragons loose, tens of thousands will die in the firestorm.
I think we need to do it before they make more of those things.
I know how you wage war. We don't poison little girls here.
Damn.
Marcella was innocent.
She was a Lannister.
And his knees.
My greatest regret is that Oberyn died fighting for you.
Girl, we don't have time for this.
Though Tyrion is Hand of the Queen, you will treat him with respect.
Period.
Not here to be Queen of the Ashes.
W. Tyrion's words.
Of course, I can't remember a queen who was better loved than my granddaughter. Common people loved her. The nobles loved her.
Yikes.
What is left of her now?
She's ashes.
They won't obey you unless they fear you.
But you have chosen to follow me. I will not attack King's Landing.
Okay.
Then how do you mean to take the Iron Throne? By asking nicely?
It's a good question.
We will lay siege to the capital surrounding the city on all sides.
But Euron.
Cersei will try to rally the lords of Westeros by appealing to their loyalty. Besiege the city with foreigners, we prove her point.
Interesting.
Our army should be Westerosi.
And I suppose we're providing the Westerosi.
Yep.
And her Iron Fleet will ferry the Dornish army back up to King's Landing. The Dornish will lay siege to the capital alongside the Tyrell army.
Interesting.
Your master plan is to use our armies.
Yeah, you are allies.
But why did you bother to bring your own?
Unsullied will have another objective. Lannister has been the true power in Westeros.
Casterly Rock.
And the seat of that power is Casterly Rock.
Let him cook.
Grey Worm and the Unsullied will sail for the Rock and take it.
That's sick. I think it's a fire plan. The only thing is Euron, which is a little scary. Because he sounds pretty good at sea.
Do I have your support? You have mine.
Well, we could just go assassinate Cersei. Get Arya in the mix.
Lady Olenna, may I speak with you alone?
Uh-oh. Dany looks sick in the all black fit. I really like it.
I realize you're here out of hatred for Cersei and not love for me.
Peace. Do you think that's what we had under your father? Father, or his? Peace never lasts, my dear.
I agree.
Will you take a bit of advice from an old woman?
Peace is a pipe dream, y'all.
He's a clever man, your hand. I've known a great many clever men. I've outlived them all. You know why? I ignored them.
Because she's a baddie?
The lords of Westeros are sheep. Are you a sheep? No. You're a dragon. Damn. Be a dragon.
Damn. She telling her to, like, be more vicious? I don't agree with that. I think Lady Olenna is just pissed at the world right now.
Were you going to say goodbye?
He leaves tomorrow for Castle Rock?
But you don't know when that will be.
No one knows.
I wish you good fortune.
It's okay, he's got it.
Sunday.
They're so cute.
It is hard for me to say goodbye to you. You know why?
I don't.
You are my weakness.
That's what I am. Your weakness.
No, it's a compliment.
Solid are young. The masters learn their fears. I had no fears. I was never the biggest. But I was bravest. Always.
His fear is to, like, lose her.
Till I meet Missandei from the Isle of Knot.
So cute.
I have fear.
I do too.
Yay, Grey Worm! Whoever said Game of Thrones isn't a romance? It's the best love story ever. Look how cute they are. He better not die. Oh. He kept eye contact with her. What a respectful king.
No.
I want to see you. Please.
That sucks, dude. They're so sweet. If Grey Worm dies, I'm gonna be pissed. They deserve happiness. Love that for you guys.
Might be useful.
Guys, I get so uncomfortable every time.
Quite the opposite. A brilliant stylist who invented half the stories he tells.
Okay.
I'm not writing a chronicle of the wars following the death of King Robert I. On a shelf unread. What? You don't like the title?
Possibly something a bit more poetic?
We're not poets, Charlie.
Archmaester, if I could just have a moment.
This is your moment. Use it wisely.
Sam, he's gonna say no, whatever it is.
I may have found a way to treat Sojora.
Oh, what do you mean?
There are 2 recorded cases of advanced grayscale being cured.
Hmm?
By Archmaester Pylos.
Familiar with Archmaester Pylos, study of rare diseases?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you are?
Yes. Shall I tell you how he died?
Uh-oh.
In grayscale.
Uh-oh.
Procedure's far too dangerous, which is why it's now forbidden.
Damn. But it worked? Just make sure you have your proper gear on. You'll be okay. Khaleesi, Jorah? No, Jorah. Guys, I'm gonna crash out if he does it. He's writing her a goodbye letter. Sam? No shot.
Your Jorah moment. The only son of Gior moment. My name is Samwell Tarly, sworn brother of the Night's Watch.
He feels like he owes it to his dad. I
I
can't.
knew your father. I was with him when he died. You're not dying today, Sir Jorah.
Go Sam.
Drink this.
What is it?
Rum. Drink it all, please. I'm afraid this is going to hurt.
Yikes. He's gonna do it.
If you could take off your shirt.
Okay, so what does this entail? Just make sure you don't touch him, Sam. You'll be fine. Poor Jorah.
If you wouldn't mind, bite down hard.
What are we gonna do?
I'm sorry, but no one knows I'm here, and if they hear you screaming, then we both finish.
Okay.
Have you ever done this before?
Mm-mm.
No. No one else will try it, so I'm the best you've got.
It's worth a shot.
Have a seat.
Oh, it looks so bad.
Entire upper layer of infected tissue, then apply a medicinal ointment to the...
What do you mean? Oh, no way. What do you mean, shh?
Again, I'm sorry.
This is gonna hurt. Oh my. Ugh. You know what? Just knock him out. Oh my gosh. We're like skinning him, basically. Oh my gosh. Oh. Ew, bro.
Horseshit.
That transition was foul.
It's true.
Ugh.
These are King's Landing.
Gross.
One more round. It's a long ride.
Is it gonna work?
Harry!
Hello, Hot Pie. Down.
No way. How cute. What is that?
This is good.
You think so? Secret?
Aww.
Most people don't do that because it takes up too much time.
I didn't do that.
You've been making pies. Did you meet the big lady?
Big lady.
Oh, Brienne.
Yeah, I figured she was a knight because she had armor on. For your sister, but I told her about you. Did she ever find you?
She found me.
It's just so different. It's crazy.
What happened to you, Harry?
A lot.
You got any ale?
Where you heading?
King's Landing.
Why?
Heard Cersei's queen now.
I can't believe someone would do that.
Cersei would do that.
Yeah.
I thought you'd be heading for Winterfell.
Why would I go there? The Boltons have it.
Ooh, she doesn't know.
Boltons are dead.
What?
Jon Snow came down from Castle Black. He's king of the North now.
Oh, she didn't know.
You're lying.
Why would I lie about that?
Damn.
Right?
She doesn't even know about Sansa.
Thanks for the pie.
Friends don't pay. Boy. You're pretty.
So cute.
Thanks.
Arya and Hot Pie relationship. I would love it.
Take care of yourself, Hot Pie. Try not to get killed.
Oh.
Harry. I'm a survivor.
Period, King. That's so cute. I kind of forgot about Hotpie again. I'm sorry. So is she gonna go to Winterfell now? She's got to pick. That sucks. I mean, I'd rather her go see Jon, honestly. As much as I would love to see her kill Cersei right now, we can do it later. Let's go see Jon, and then we'll circle back.
Come in. A raven, my king.
Sam! Who's that dude? Looks familiar.
This message was sent to me by Samwell Tarly.
W. Sam.
Discover proof that Dragonstone sits on a mountain of dragon.
Yay.
I received this a few days ago from Dragonstone.
Gotta go to Dragonstone.
It was sent to me by Tyrion Lannister. He is now Hand of the Queen to Daenerys Targaryen.
Yeah, you should have just started with Dany.
The Iron Throne from Cersei Lannister. She has a powerful army.
Littlefinger.
If this message is to be believed, 3 dragons. And has invited me.
They're like, damn it, again?
To meet with Daenerys. And I'm going to accept.
Oh, we didn't even talk to Sansa about this first?
We know that Dragonglass can destroy both White Walkers and their army.
Yeah.
But more importantly, we need allies. The Night King's army by the day.
What are you crafting, Littlefinger?
On our own. We don't have the numbers.
Can we send somebody else to go?
Sir Davos and I will ride for White Harbor tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
For Dragonstone.
Have you forgotten what happened to our grandfather?
Ooh.
King invited him to King's Landing and roasted him alive.
I know that.
Damn.
This isn't an invitation, it's a trap.
It could. But I don't believe Tyrion would do that.
I must agree with Lady Sansa.
Yikes, this isn't gonna go over well.
The Mad King all too well. A Targaryen cannot be trusted.
Ooh.
Nor can a Lannister.
Oh, so the people dislike the Targaryens as much as they dislike the Lannister. That's tea.
Winter is here. We need the king in the north, in the north.
Can we send someone else?
You all crowned me your king. I never wanted it. I never asked for it.
Okay.
But I accepted it because the North is my home. And I will never stop fighting for it, no matter the odds. None of you have seen the army of the dead. We need allies.
Damn.
I know it's a risk.
Then send an emissary, don't go yourself.
I agree.
Queen, only a king can convince her to help us.
She wants you to bow.
I'm leaving both in good hands.
Whose?
Yours. Until I return, the North is yours.
Oh, shit. Burn that man. Oh, shit. Sansa!
I delivered his bones myself. Presented them to Lady Catelyn.
Why is he always lurking down here? Do you live down here, buddy?
Do give Lord Tyrion my best when you see him. Your father and I had our differences, but he loved Cat very much. So did I. She wasn't fond of you, was she?
None of your business.
Underestimated you. Mother and brothers are gone, yet here you stand, king in the north.
It wasn't intentional.
Against the coming storm.
Side-eye was crazy.
You don't belong down here.
Damn.
We haven't ever talked properly.
Ooh, Jon doesn't like him.
Remedy that. I have nothing to say to you.
Period, Jon. Thank you.
You'd have been slaughtered on that battlefield.
If it weren't for Sansa.
Many enemies, my king, but I swear to you, I'm not one of them.
BS.
I love Sansa, as I loved her mother.
F him up, Jon!
Touch my sister, and I'll kill you myself.
Period. Oh, shit. Yikes. That's really gonna hurt Littlefinger's ego. Uh-oh. I think Sansa's gonna do great in this role. But I feel like Littlefinger's definitely gonna come out to play now. Speaking of... Sansa, please be careful. Who the heck? Oh, it's Arya. So she's going home. Jon just left. I swear, if White Walkers pull up on Arya... Oh no. Arya, we should go. The heck?
Nymeria?
That's Nymeria? She's huge.
Nymeria, it's me. Arya. I'm heading north, girl.
Oh my gosh!
Back to Winterfell, I'm finally going home. Come with me.
That's so cute.
Come with me.
That's crazy. She has like a whole family out here now. Poor Arya.
That's not you.
Oh. It's like in what was that, like season 1 when Arya was like, "That's not me." That was really cute.
You can't have them all. It's not fair.
Poor Arya.
When we reach Sunspear, I'll treat you to a Dornish red.
Okay, so we're going to Sunspear, Dorne.
A boy in every port. A boy, a girl. Depends on the port. Could we get some more? He's not your servant.
Period.
And what will you be, handsome?
Whatever my queen commands.
W. Theon.
My protector. If someone gets too close to you,
Intervene to hold that person back until they've made their intentions.
Don't kiss her, Yara. I don't trust her.
Why are you standing all the way over there then? Foreign invasion is underway.
Theon, leave. Yara, don't kiss her. I don't trust her. Oh no.
Stay here.
See, bad things happen when you kiss her. What's going on? Is it effing Euron?
Euron.
Yeah. Of course it is. How does he know we were going down to Sunspear? Just run into us? Oh no. We're not winning this. Oh no. Is this the gift he's gonna bring back for Cersei? She wouldn't want Theon and Yara. He's just here to kill him. And then he's gonna continue on to his gift. Oh my god. Nice shot.
Your mother's below deck. Keep her safe.
W. Can the mom not fight? That's unfortunate. Oh my god. They're burning like all the ships. Oh no. Do it, girl. Ooh. These girls are such baddies. No way. Oh shit. Damn. Euron's a good fighter. All the girls are dying.
Kill us! Get it over with!
Oh, they're the gift? Oh, shit. How did Euron know about this? Somebody snitched. Varys, did you snitch? Oh, yikes. Damn! Yara's getting her shit rocked right now. Mm-mm. Do not kill Yara. What do we do?
Come on, you cockless cowards. Come and get her.
Oh, he's gonna kill her. What do we do, Theon? Poor Theon. Theon, what the hell? Oh no. Theon just jumped off the boat. Why? Did he think that was the only way he was going to be able to, like, prevent Yara from getting killed? He just got scared. What the F do we do now? Well, I think he took Yara with him. He didn't kill her. But he also took Oberyn's girly. That's gotta be Cersei's gift. For sure. Damn, dude. No, see, my thing is, though, somebody had to have snitched. Because there's no way Euron just randomly knows that they're going down to Sunspear. And it's one thing if, like... I mean, maybe nobody snitched, because there could be the scenario of, like, Euron was maybe going to Dragonstone to get Tyrion or something, and then ran into them as they were leaving for Sunspear. But I feel like that wouldn't happen. A part of me feels a little sussed out right now, because I'm like, okay, it could have been just a coincidence that he found them. But then how did he know that Oberyn's girly was on that ship? Unless he gave the order of, like, anybody higher ups keep alive, because I'm going to give him to Cersei. He could have given that order. Sus. If somebody did snitch, it was Varys, because we had that convo with Varys at the beginning of the episode. And Dany was calling Varys out and saying, like, how do I trust you? If you ever betray me, I'm going to kill you. And at first I was very like, Dany, chill, like, it's Varys, like, relax. But when I look at it from her perspective, she actually is pretty valid for being wary of Varys, because Varys can come off a lot like Littlefinger, where he doesn't really side with anybody, doesn't really have loyalty. He kind of seems like he's out for himself. And I mean, us as the audience, we obviously know, like, Varys has the best intentions for the realm, but he's not going to stay loyal to one person. It's just not really how Varys works. So Dany's not wrong for being wary of Varys, now that I think about it. But did Varys snitch, y'all? If Varys snitched, I'm actually going to be really bummed, because that was a really good plan. I guess we're going to find out, but no way, dude. Oh, that sucks. And then Theon just, like, jumped ship. Like, what was the plan, Theon? Did he just... I'm assuming he just got, like, scared and was just like, not doing this. And then abandoned Yara. That sucks. Oh my gosh. Then we also have Arya, who found out about Jon and decided to go north instead of to King's Landing. But then she saw Nymeria. I had a feeling Nymeria was going to come back at some point, especially because, like, their wolves are such a big thing. Like, their dire wolves are such a big thing, and all of them have either lost their dire wolves or, you know, Jon still has Ghost, but they've always been a part of the story. And so for Nymeria to run off and then us not see her again, I had a feeling we would see her again at some point. But it makes me so sad to know that, like, I mean, happy and sad to know that, like, Nymeria has, like, a little family and a life, and I don't know, she made something of herself. Go Nymeria. And then Arya was like, that's not you, which just brought me back to, like, that convo she had with Ned forever ago. And Ned was like, oh, you know, you're gonna you're gonna marry a lord and you're gonna be a lady of a castle. And Arya had said, like, that's not me. And I think she kind of saw that with Nymeria, where she knew, like, having Nymeria come home with her and kind of be her pet just wasn't Nymeria. It wasn't her thing. And it just came full circle with that little moment she had with Ned. And it was so sad. Oh, it's good to know that Nymeria's, like, alive and safe, though. That's a good thing. And the odds of, like, Nymeria and Arya meeting up again is crazy. But I'm happy she got to see Hot Pie as well. That was cute. And what else happened? We also have Littlefinger. He's going to do something soon. I can feel it. I can feel the build up. He's going to do something soon for sure. And then we have Sam, who is trying to fix Jorah's grayscale. I keep wanting to call it dragon scale. Grayscale, which definitely gonna get us in trouble. Potentially kicked out of the Citadel, because we were told specifically not to do that. So I definitely think that's going to be a big problem. But I'm really, really happy that Sam is doing it, because I really don't want Jorah to die, and I'm really hoping that it works. I'm going to be a little surprised if it works, but I really hope that it works, because that's really sweet. And the whole, like, tie-in with Lord Commander Mormont, and, like, that was so cute. I love it. I love it. And then we also have Jon going to Dany, and the Northmen are not happy about it. And I think it's very interesting that the Lannisters and the Targaryens are kind of viewed on the same level for the Northmen, which is very fascinating, because we've always been told, like, oh, you know, like, you're the rightful ruler, people will be happy. And Dany's never believed it, because she always thought it was a bunch of BS. But I never realized how much, I wouldn't say hatred, but, like, how much we dislike the Targaryens because of the Mad King, and how much distrust is with the Targaryens because of the Mad King. Like, the Mad King really kind of messed things up. And then we have, you know, Cersei over here playing the angle of Dany crucifying the Masters, which I had a feeling that was going to be coming into play. So I'm not surprised, but yeah, messy. So it sounds like Dany's going to have a little bit of a harder time claiming the throne than we originally thought. Like, originally I thought maybe she would just be able to come home and be like, I'm a Targaryen, this is my throne, get the F out, and people would be like, okay, fair. But it seems like the people are really kind of traumatized by the Mad King, and they're very worried Dany's going to be like that too. So she needs to be very careful, and she needs to play her cards very carefully going forward. But losing Yara and the Dornish chicks, yikes, that puts a damper on our plans. So that's going to be drama. But if we think about it, is that really going to mess things up for Grey Worm? Because we have Grey Worm going to Castle Rock, and I'm assuming the plan was the Unsullied and the Dothraki go to Castle Rock, and then we lay siege from the ocean, from King's Landing, and then that keeps the Lannisters distracted over here while they take Castle Rock. But now, if we're not laying siege to King's Landing, the Lannisters can potentially send backup, if we have backup, to Castle Rock, which could F up Castle Rock. Messy. Look at me war planning, guys. I'm like war planning right now. Dang, that's messy, y'all. Yikes. I'm excited to see what happens, though, because I'm pretty sure those are definitely going to be the gifts for Cersei. I'm wondering what she's going to do with them. Really hope she doesn't hurt Yara. I don't really care about Oberyn's girlie. I'm sorry. And then what's going to happen with Grey Worm? Because that might mess things up. Guys, I'm nervous. But really good episode. I'm really excited for the next one. But that's all I've got for today. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.